Breaking sports news. Karl-ANTHONY Towns to the New York Knicks. Man, oh man, this is a big trade, a smart trade for the New York Knicks. Very, very smart trade. Julius Randolph to Minnesota Timberwolves for Karl-ANTHONY Towns. I wanted this trade like uh I'm gonna say a year ago I called for this trade. It makes sense. You got Nas Reed over there with Julius Randolph. I think they'll go real good together. Um, Carl Anthony Town, he already played New York Knicks basketball. He plays that gritty, New York Knicks, basketball, New York style. It's a good fit. My thing is everybody needs to touch the ball. I guess Mikal Bridges, you know, uh, everybody needs to touch the ball. What about the new guys? Like I came from Toronto, like OG, everybody else. We know Jalen Branson's gonna touch the ball, but this is a good trade overall. It's a real, real good trade. Very good for the Knicks. So as I said, I hate to see this happen to Julius Randolph, but you know, he's a better fit. He doesn't fit. I mean, he plays like if it's not going for him, he's not gonna play basketball. He's gonna be, body language is gonna be off. If it's going good for him, he's going to play good basketball. He wants to be the one that, lead. He's not the leader of the Knicks. So I'm not saying that he's not a good player. He's a good player, wonderful. Julius Randolph, good. It's sad that, everywhere Julius Randolph good, people always trade him. Lakers, LeBron, you know, uh, now he was doing so good in the Knicks. I mean? And now he's back over there. But after all, this is a good trade. This is a good, good, good trade. Real, real good trade. Like I said, it's a perfect fit for both teams. Uh, New York is very lucky to get a player like Karl Anthony Towns. Man, oh man, this is a massive trade. Boston's got a problem. Boston versus New York Knicks, NBA Eastern Finals. Um, you know, Knicks in six. I'm gonna say Knicks in six because this is a way more healthier team in the center position than Boston, got in their big man. We can't trust, picks their big man in Boston. But this is a good trade. This is a very, very good trade. Very good trade. As I said, it's sad to see Julius Randolph go from the Knicks. One of my favorite Knicks, as I'm saying, as I said, he was the team, carrying the team. I wish we would have traded for him because he would have been better here in Toronto. Julius Randolph and um, RJ Barrett. I mean, Emmanuel quickly, and those guys down there, Scotty Barnes. But this is a wonderful trade for both teams. Knicks is the winner, and the front seat winner of all this. Knicks is the, as I said, Knicks they put in the work. You know, I don't see Boston winning the championship in the East. People say Boston going for a repeat. No, New York Knicks is going to be the favorite to win it in the East. This NBA season, season coming up. It's 2024 2025 NBA season. It's gonna be crazy. New York Knicks have just had it. Carl Anthony Towns traded for Julius Randolph in the first round and a couple of picks. You know, so Julius Randolph is gone again. And I said, but it's a good trade. I said New York is smart. This is a very smart trade for the New York Knicks. Very, very smart trade. Very, I love it. I love it for both teams. I love it for both teams. Julius Randolph is not a scrub. He could score. He could score the ball. It might be work out better for him with in New York playing with Cat and them. Because as I said, it's gonna be easier for him too to bounce around with Nas Reed over there in Minnesota. Playing good basketball. But as I said, shout out to Julius Randolph. Shout out to Carl Anthony Towns. Very good trade. Very, very good trade. You know, um, I just hope Carl Anthony Towns can handle the training that they got over there because they work really hard, you know. And I, you don't want to blow out his knee before the playoffs because those guys over there in New York they train really hard, you know. But yeah, it's a good trade overall. Shout out to New York Knicks and Minnesota Timberwolves for making this trade. As I said, it's sad to see Karl Anthony Towns leave Minnesota because I thought it was a good duo with, him and Ant Man, and but it's a good trade for both teams. But yes, there's a new sheriff in town. That's the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? They will beat Boston. They will beat Boston in six. You know what I mean? If Boston don't get out before they reach to the Eastern Finals. But yeah, breaking sports news: Karl Anthony Town traded for Julius Randolph. Julius Randolph going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Karl Anthony Towns headed to the New York Knicks. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out. Like, comment, share, subscribe.